Hey, what's up guys? Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and Ome Realty. So we're gonna go ahead and do a mortgage rate update. And then number two, Gary Vee. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you first of all, Gary Vee is an incredible entrepreneur. He has done crazy things, but my take on him and college, we disagree on this. This is not how it works. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you why it doesn't work, why he's wrong on it. Now we actually have two things in common. Both of us, now get this, both of us have college degrees. Now why does a man that have no college degree say that college degree is not bad? Well, I'm gonna explain to you exactly why that is. So let's get on with the mortgage rate update as of 9/6/2022. And the reason why it's good to know this, that if you are an entrepreneur that is trying to get into real estate, well, this is a good way to know what the cost of acquiring any type of debt is. What mortgage products are available? How do you get into investment? Zero down payment programs, how do you get into it? If you're 18 years old, you're not going to be able to get a lot of these, and I'm going to explain to you why you can't get a lot of these mortgage products, why you need people to go ahead and help you, why you need a college degree to understand the world of money and business. So let's get on with the mortgage rate update. We're going to be pricing out 10 different mortgaging products. 30-year fixed will be sitting at 5.62%. 15-year fixed will be sitting at 4.53%. 30-year high balance will be sitting at 5.68%. DSCR loan. So this is a loan product for people who are trying to get into the investment world. If you want to use the income that is qualifying on rental income versus the debt that's going out, which is your principal, interest, tax, and insurance, and any running costs, that is going to be sitting at 8.99%. That is going to be the amount that you're going to go out and have to pay to get this to not qualify for the typical W-2s, your bank statements. You're just qualifying based off of the amount that you're bringing in rental income. Bank statement loans, this is another one of those non-qualified mortgage products, non-agency. This will be sitting at 8.61%. This is money that's coming into your bank accounts, and this is how we qualify you. We qualify you based off of the money that's coming into your bank accounts versus the money that's getting debited out. So credit versus debit, then we run a ratio on that. That'll be sitting at 8.61%. FHA 30-year fixed will be sitting at 4.78%. 7/6 adjustable rate mortgage. Adjustable rate mortgage just means that it stays fixed interest only for 7 years. Then it gets adjusted every 6 months after that. That'll be sitting at 5.60%. USDA 30-year fixed will be sitting at 4.91%. That is a zero down payment program. VA, this is for veterans. This will be sitting at 4.89%, 30-year fixed, VA 30-year fixed. And then hard money fix and flip. If you see a distressed property that you think you could go out and make some money of, the money, numbers work out. If it's really a distressed property and it's really, really crappy, you could get that. You get money up to 85%. So you still need to put 15% down, and then 100% of the total cost to go ahead and fix that. So that's going to be your mortgage rate update. And then if you want a mortgage broker friend, because in the world of real estate, it's very important to know, hey, who do I get money from? How do I buy the property? You get yourself a real estate mortgage broker, or a real estate broker and a mortgage broker, all for the price of one. And this is what we have. So if you are interested in that, up to 50% commission rebate, because God knows you're going to need some money to go ahead and rehab that property, or you need some help with the running costs to go ahead and until you get the rentals. And we got that. Any of the mortgage products, link in the description below, and 0% listing on selling your current home. Link in the description below. So now let's get on with Gary Vee. Now, I'm not doing this because I'm name dropping. I'm doing this because, well, this is the only person that you guys know. If I mention some random person, you're not going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and talk about Gary Vee, okay? Gary Vee, like I said before, he's an incredible entrepreneur. He's a great motivational speaker. I think the guy is awesome. But as far as college goes, university level education, this is where we go ahead and disagree, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you why, okay? So number one, the reason why you go to college is not to go to college and get a specific degree, in somewhat of a sense, because you're like, number one, you're like, hey, Omar, college degrees are stupid. I have to go take a bunch of stupid classes that don't make any sense. Now that is true. Absolutely true. But you want to know why you take those pointless classes? The reason why you take those pointless classes is because what it does is it broadens your way of thinking. The way that you think when you're doing stuff that you're not interested in, and then you find solutions to the problems that you're looking for, this opens your mind to a way of critical thinking that you don't have normally. Number two, if you, let's say for instance, I'm going to take myself for example, right? If I could go back to college and do it all over again, I would do something that would be more critical to what I'm doing, because I'm a real estate and mortgage broker. In my world, If anybody is a mortgage broker and a real estate broker, they tell you that we sell real estate. We don't sell real estate. Any one of those guys are stupid. They're idiots. They need to go and just jump off of a cliff. That's not what we do. We're in the business of marketing. That's what I should have went to school. I went to school for aerospace science, aeronautical science. I'm not doing anything with that, but that has catapulted me into the way for me to understand certain things when it comes to the world of real estate. Now, I should have went to marketing, but that's neither here or there. Number two, this is why it's very important to get a mentor, somebody to go ahead and guide you in a specific way to go ahead and help you. Number three, so Gary Vee also says that college is stupid. You could do all of this. Now, can you do all of this without any type of backing, without any type of college degree? Yes, but it is far in between for you to go ahead and do anything. Like, let's say, for instance, you want to go ahead and get into this market and affiliate selling, right? Which majority of people do. Now, would it make more sense for you to try to go ahead and navigate through things with no experience at all in anything? Or would it make sense if you went and got yourself a technical degree or a bachelor's degree in, let's say, coding and understanding what digital marketing is all about? Or understanding, because you don't know, and nobody knows. So Gary Vee, so to give you a little background for those people who don't know who Gary Vee is, he is an entrepreneur. He's helped his old man out. He helped his old man get into the wine business. And the wine business, well, he was already in the wine business. They were bringing in about $3 million a year. And then he catapulted it all the way up to $60 million. Now, how did he actually do that? Now, he understood very, very early on the world of social media, the world of digital marketing. He understood that. He got in way, way, way early. So he helped his old man with his wine business go from 3 million all the way to 60 million. Now, majority of people don't know that, or if you do know, that's great, but if you don't know, he then left his old man's business and he said, you know what, I made it successful, I'm gonna go ahead and dip out. He left with $0 and he did it all by himself. Kind of, sort of. He had like $60,000 backing from Pepsi. Now, this is all public information. I could be wrong. Gary Vee, if you're watching this, my man, I love you, you're great, but let me know, correct me if I'm wrong. So after he did that, he started building this media company. Now, the media company was a very, very small thing. He started getting some revenue in, he started getting some money in, and then he was a very, very early investor into Twitter and I think Facebook. I think it was one of the other ones. I'm not sure, but he got really, really early and he made majority of his money based off of those. And now you see him, he's like, you know what, if you want to make money, go to garage sales and all of that. That's great, but the hustle on garage sales and flipping is astronomical and you don't have. So let's say hypothetically you're making about $50,000 a year. $50,000 a year is not that much money. It's a very, very, very small money. Now, to understand what you're going to do with that business is you have to have some sort of business structure. You have to know what a management team, you know how to source your product. Then you're going to have to know how to go ahead and advertise that product. Once you go that, you can't just rely on eBay. You have to eventually learn how to lower your cost, because the fees on eBay or Amazon or whatever, these are a lot. I mean, you can do this. A lot of people, you know what a lot of people are actually doing? They're going to Amazon Fresh, or like they're going to like these 99 Ranch Market. 99 Ranch Market is one of those supermarkets where they sell very specific like Asian foods. What they do is they just go scan a bunch of things and then they go ahead and sell it at a marked up rate, and they do that through Amazon. Now, these are all great avenues to go do that. You don't have to keep the inventory on hand. You could just go after the orders come in, you could go and grab it. Now, let's say you're making a ton of money off of that. By all means, that's great. But for the most of us, that's not the case. So let's take that $50,000 total income that you're coming in on, let's say, for instance, this garage sale thing. If you're bringing in $50,000 a year, the average salary for, like, let's say a coder or some sort of manager in the tech world is like $150,000. So you do your four-year degree. If you're doing $50,000, you're saying I'm wasting my money. So let's say 50, 50, 50, 50. That's $200,000. The average salary is $150,000 on one of those coding jobs. I'll put the link exactly what I'm talking about. I'll flash it up for you right this second. So in 2 years of working, you just made that money, but now you have a bunch of cash flow to go ahead and subsidize and help you get into whatever other investment program that you want to do. Because the whole key to everything as far as money and business goes is that you need capital. You need money to go ahead and help your business grow. Now, why don't you get into some sort of coding and marketing? Then you could go that, and then you could catapult your way in a way, because I'll tell you this, I have never felt so stupid sitting around a bunch of these like computer savvy people, and I think that I'm okay. I think I'm all right. But when I sit in a room with some of these computer savvy guys, I have no idea. I'm such an idiot when it comes to these things. And these guys know what they're doing. They know how to navigate around. They know how to get that product that you're trying to sell in front of every single person out there. Now, YouTube and everything like that, he did a great job. This is a consistency thing. You have to do this every single day. Every single day, as much as you can. He's right that you have to post as much as you possibly can. Get your money. Because you know what this is? This is a commercial. YouTube and all of this stuff, this is just a big ass commercial. It's a big ass commercial for me to interest you in a way to you to go ahead and get into whatever it is I'm trying to sell. And for me, it's real estate, and that's what you do. So college, yes, it's very, very important. Get into some sort of technical cybersecurity. Get into some sort of coding. Get into something that, if you're going to the digital marketing world, if you're going into the medical field, then get into the medical field if you're trying to sell something in the medical field. But Gary V, buddy, I love you, man, but you're wrong. College is extremely important. It's saying a lot from a guy who was actually graduated. He got your bachelor's degree in business management. He knew the fundamentals of running a business. He knew the structure. He knew how to do all of that stuff. So if you like the content, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if I'm wrong. If you think I'm full of shit, go ahead. Let me know in the comments below. Until next video, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Up to 50% commission rebate, 0% listing on selling your current home or any mortgage assistance. Link in the description below. Until next video, it is hot as shit. It's in Los Angeles right now. It's like 108 degrees right now. I am sweating. I'm doing this in my backyard. Until next video, guys. Peace.